But it's alarming that this form of delusion has gone so far as you'd be aware, Oxford University, where Professor Kathleen Stock was trying to was due to say that men can't be women, controversially. Stella, what has happened to universities, even Oxford University? Well, the students at least, I'm not saying the faculty are particularly guilty of it, but how can this form of delusion or perhaps even insanity have got so far as a place as revered as Oxford University?
Well, young people have always been very prone to this kind of, noble, idealistic vision of a better world. And it's no doubt that young people have really jumped in on this idea that we can be whoever we want to be. And we are whatever we say we are. And you have no right to say I'm any different than what I am. And if I say I'm X, Y, and Z, well, I am it because it's my subjective reality. There's something very, very alluring to tell a young person who's chaotically kind of trying to make sense of the world, and they are told, listen, oh no, this is the new order. The new order is you are whoever you want you to be, and whatever you say is truth because it's your truth. Well, for somebody who's lost, that's incredibly alluring. And so if everybody around you is buying into that idea of you are whatever you are and your truth is what matters, and I am whatever I am and my truth is what matters, now it's a completely chaotic way of thinking because there is no actual, I can put my hand on a truth. It's all your truth and my truth and his truth and her truth. And as a result, it's chaos, but it can feel very alluring to somebody who is swept up in it. And I think an awful lot of young people are swept up in it. They genuinely believe it. And, honestly, young people have genuinely believed lots of things. When I think of the peace and love movement in the 60s, it was gorgeous in many ways. There was a lot of lovely, lovely ideas. There was an awful lot of very noble aspirations. Stop war, give peace a chance. It was beautiful. When you penetrated deeper into it, the actual psychology of the human was kind of pasted over, and it erupted really in the 70s. There was a lot of drug addiction. The children of these peace and love hippies didn't really fare very well. It was very individualistic and it was quite selfish. So in the long run, it didn't really work out very well. Similarly, I would argue this isn't going to work out very well in the long run, but it's going to be an arc. It's going to take some time for people, and people are. The detransitioners are coming out. When I first started following detrans Reddit, you can go online, anybody can go online and have a look at detrans Reddit. I first started following it, and there was in 2019, and there was less than 1,000 members. And these are people telling harrowing stories of how they medically transitioned because they thought they could be a different person, and that it was horrendous, that the medical complications were really, really bad. And actually, they were still the same person. They woke up in the morning. There's a great line, wherever you go, there you are. Now there's 47,000 members of detrans Reddit. So in 4 years, it's gone from 1,000 members to 47,000. People are starting to detransition, and people are waking up to this and realizing it's not what I thought it would be. It's much harder, and there's an awful lot more problems than I thought it would be. But it will take time.
Well, that change, that reversal of this trend can't happen fast enough, if you ask me. Stella O'Malley, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
That's Irish author and psychotherapist, and she's the author of the brilliant new book, What Your Teen is Trying to Tell You, Stella O'Malley.